I got from down Tennessee. Bow bow. Excuse me. With them called what's coming. Bum bum bum. Where down to talking at me. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good everything in between. Peds!
Saw that you went to my manager. Low blow, Karen.
Thank you so much for the 16 months with Prime, my goat. Is there any games? Come in. Hi, Study. Amston, King. How we all doing? Play Turbo Kart Racers if you a pro. I guess I'm not a pro. No games. Hi, Dove. Hi, Soul. How we all doing today? Wow. Well, what am I supposed to say? I'm not a pro. I don't know how to play. I don't know how to play Turbo Kart Racers. I can't lie to you now, can I? That's a... Would you rather me lie? I suck. Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Make it. How are we all doing today? Welcome in on a lovely... It's a Sunday, right? Today's Sunday. It's a lovely Sunday, isn't it? Not for me. It's quite cloudy. Cloudy. Cloudy with a hit of wheat balls. Listen to the Post Malone album. What could be better? Meatballs. Hi, Sharkies. Catfish. When is Block Wars? This Saturday. This coming up Saturday. We should probably do team practice soon. Yeah, I'm a fine. Hellraiser. Not in PB Sag. Yeah, I already said that. Have you seen the PB teams? Yeah, I saw them. I saw them before they were publicly announced. What team are you on? None. Unless you're talking about Block Wars and exclamation point Block Wars. I thought Block Wars was yesterday and I was tweaking. Yeah, for real. That's what I thought too. Hi, Chad. Yeah, it's a little Peepo Sag that I'm not in, but it's okay. I'm not mad. I told the BB people, I was like, hey, if you can't get me a team with like all my friends, like if I can't get a team with everyone I know, like a team of like all my like people I like have at least talked to, I'd rather just not play. Yep, I did that twice now. So most of the people in the event I just don't know, so I just was like, obviously benched, but I would rather not play and let other people play than play and not have the best time. You know what I mean? And it's also so sweaty. Like, it's gonna be the sweatiest thing ever, so. Good morning. It's probably not good morning for Mr. Greninja. It's probably like good night. So that mean that if you're in PBA, you're gonna be in PBG. Also the other way around. I don't know what you mean. If I am in, I can always go down. Not everyone can go up. You know what I mean? So like if I don't want to play in PB like A, I can play in PBB or whatever it is. Maybe I haven't slept, Jep. Maybe I knew you haven't slept. Guh. We don't have the guh. We got the but, the duh, and the wuh. I never encountered someone with a worse sleep schedule than Stu. Usually I just fix mine. Usually the way I fix my sleep schedule is if I just stream. Then boom, now it's fixed. Can you play both events like after PBA? No, you can't play PBA and then play in PB like the second one. You can only play of one of the two. That's why like if you play in Block Wars, like the content creator Block Wars, you can't go and then play in the Origins. You got a lot of nerve, don't you, baby? Oh. One or the other, not both. Per time. You can only play one or the other per rotation. I'm throwing. What's your favorite Minecraft tournament? Probably MCC. Dude. There we go. Let's just walk off, Shane. MCC is just the most, like, refined and, like... There we go. Perfect. I'm guessing there was a lot more signups for PB Genesis than PB Ascension. Maybe. I just know the PB Genesis got like a lot of players I haven't played in a while. So you're gonna see a lot of names that you haven't seen play PB in a while, and that's why I didn't get to play, because a lot of the people I would have wanted to team with have played multiple times already. Is this catching love to you? Huh. You think that you're so innocent. Hi, Jelly. Hi, Study. Isn't Carter and Ubby a crazy team? I don't know what the other two teammates are, but probably. Any S tier with a laggy player just English. Any team with an S tier and then a laggy person is automatically just gonna be disgusting. I just saw the teams. I got a donut. Let's go. What type of donut? What type of donut are we eating today? Guys, what's your guys' favorite types of donuts? What type of donut enjoyers are we, chat? Do you think it was, you'd play Meltdown if it was MCCI? I think people would play if they did, like, some type of, like duos or something. I don't know. It's just hard because you rely on random people picking you up, which I feel like they won't. A Boston cream, almonds, chocolate sprinkled, or a pumpkin cake donut, cinnamon. I'm a ride or die Boston cream donut. See, the real question is, if you like Boston creams, right? Hear me out. Have you had a Boston cream from Boston? Because if you've never had a Boston cream from Boston, you haven't enjoyed a real Boston cream donut. All I'm saying. I don't like Boston cream donuts. I don't really like them either. They're like okay. Like I have one, but they're like not my favorite. Fraud. No, I mean they're good, but they're not my like. Oh my god, I love them. Oh my god, I'm gonna die for it. Oh my god. Hello FBM. Hello Pratt. How you doing? I never heard or had a Boston cream donut. Is it good? It's basically a donut with cream in it, like cream in the middle. I'm about to get on the bus. I'm about to get on the road. Yet I've been breaking my back. Just keep it. Boston cream donuts are only alright sometimes. See, that's because you don't get them from Boston. If you go to Boston cream donuts, or if you go to like a bakery in Boston, you're never gonna have a bad Boston cream donut unless they're having a bad day. Like unless like they're like getting like absolutely demolished and they have to make the donut quick. Like if you see them making a Boston cream donut in front of you, you cannot tell me that you're gonna think it's mid. You know what I mean? Job it done. Good, my G. What about you? Good, good. What is your favorite donut? Uh, I like I like a classic like uh chocolate glazed. Those are nice sometimes. I'm more of like a I like things kind of basic because I like the simpler things in life. But Boston creams are a nice change up sometimes. Ugh. And I fell. All right, we'll do a normal run. Chocolate are goated, yeah. All Boston creams are mid though. I mean, everyone's allowed to have their opinions. Glaze is good, but sometimes glaze is just way too sticky and gross, and you're just like, A blueberry donut is really good in the morning. Fun fact, so when I was getting my driver's license, when I was taking the tests, like taking like the classes to learn the rules of the road, I would I would go to the Dunkin's down the street and get a blueberry donut for like 2 days in a row. I'd do that, right? Because this was like a week long thing. You did this in the middle of the summer. It's a week long thing, and it's like for like 7 hours a day, and you want to cry. That's why you get like some time off to get like food. And I'd get a blueberry donut, and every single time, driver's ed, my mortal enemy. It is not fun. It definitely is not fun. If you guys are looking forward to driver's ed, you're mistaken. Unless you're going with friends, then maybe that'll be okay. Oh. I don't really like this song. What was I gonna say? Anyways, so I went to this Dunkin's twice, and the second time I went, my old friend that I wasn't friends with at the time anymore, because she's crazy, for multiple reasons I won't go into. But one of the biggest ones that you guys need to know is that they had the hugest crush on me, like the obsessive type of like crush type of thing. So I was just like, yeah, no. Um, so I walk in and I obviously like was gonna still order because I didn't notice them until they walked up to me and took my order. Um, like, oh, why are you here? Like, they were like, why are you walking into this random Dunkin's in the middle of the city, like in the middle of where I live? W Riz? No, it was not W Riz. It was like I honestly would have rather like had L Riz at that point. Like she was pretty and whatever, but it was just like it was one of those things that like because she was so obsessive, it just wasn't like it just wasn't it, just wasn't it. And there's other things that happened that is not for stream. Nothing happened bad. It just like um we we talked for like a minute. She asked me what I was doing. I said I was going to the driver's ed down the street. Um and that it was like my second day or whatever. And then she gave me my donut, and the next people went over and took their order and stuff. When I'm nosy, I want to know. Well, it's not even like a. It's just weird. It's just weird. Hold on, my my Dunkin's just got here. I'm gonna go get it real quick. Alright, I'm back. I might have lied. It's definitely not Dunkin's, but I forgot. I thought I got Dunkin's. But I just completely lied to every single one of you, and I'm sorry. Sue, are you gonna meow until I give you a reaction? Hi, Stu. I got a Roma Joe's, which is a I think it's a local thing to Massachusetts. Does anyone else know what a Roma Joe's is? Chat, do we know what a Roma Joe's is? No. Well, wait, hold on. Okay. So the one thing about Roma Joe's I hate is that so they have a cap on the top of their drink that like has just like an open mouth thing so you can just like drink it out of it without a straw. But because I order it sometimes, they put a sticker above it so it doesn't spill out while they're driving. But it like gets super sticky and then doesn't come off. Wait, Ryan just got online. $10, he shows up right there. Guys, he's gonna show up right there. I bet you $100. Actually, I lied. Not $100. Ha 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 ha! Ah ha 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 ha! Yeah, what else do I do on this server? My goat. Anyways, go back to the Duncan story. Yeah. So, we like talked for like a minute. And it's one of those things when you see someone from like a long time ago, it like kind of sparks like that like, oh, let's like hang out and stuff. So I see her, whatever, and she texts me afterward because she had my number because we were friends before. I fell. Dude, I suck. So it re-sparks like conversation between us. She texts me and she was just like, "Oh, what are you doing this weekend?" Da 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 da. And I was just like, "Oh well, I have like the driving like the whatever all this week." Because at this point, so if I'm taking driver's ed, chat, this is like, I'm like, how old does that make me? Like 16, 15, or something like that. I don't have a license. I don't have a car. I have LRIZ. Like, I look like I have like long, like Justin Bieber hair, no style, like I think 15 with a permit, me with no driver's license. Yeah, that's basically just Stu. Bieber hair. Dude, I had that Bieber hair. If like I think it's downstairs. It's at my mom's house. There's a picture of me playing basketball and I have the like I'm like 15 and I have the biggest like Bieber haircut ever. It's kind of bad. It is not good. But she's just asking to hang out and stuff, and I was just like, oh, you know, I'm doing the driver's ed stuff. Like, I can't really. It got down to the point where like she one of the days, I can't remember if it was like the last day or second to last day. No, it must have been the second to last day. It was the second to last day, and I go out to go on my break, and she's just there. Like, she's just standing outside of the place. Like, she had been texting me that day, like, in the morning, like, and just being like, oh, what are you doing? Oh, I'm like, oh, I'm at the driver's ed. And she was like, oh, well, when are you gonna, like, when is it gonna end? And I was like, at, like, 7. Oh, she's a stalker. That's one of it. That's a part of it. Um, she, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna go on my lunch break in, like, an hour. So she must have literally, like, had her family, or she must have, like, walked over or something, because I didn't know where she lived. But she, like, literally was just right there, and I walk out, so obviously she's waiting for me, so I obviously walked up to her. I'm not gonna be that type of be like, oh, I didn't see you. Like, I made direct eye contact with her. Like, what was I supposed to say at that point? Sorry, I didn't see you. Like, I'm blind, actually. But she was just like, yeah, I know you're, like, you wanted to hang out, which I didn't, but I said that because I didn't want to be mean. So I thought that we could hang out during your lunch break, and I was like, yay! Like, oh, you didn't have to. No, it's like, no, yeah. Showing up unexpected is so odd. Like, if we were, like, dating, like, if she was my girlfriend or something, super cute. Like, just showing up for, like, my lunch break, just, like, hang out with me, because we won't probably get to hang out. Cute, right? Some random girl that, like, I used to be friends with, but I haven't talked to in 3 years. Like, also, if we had been friends for 3 years because she was crazy when she was 12. Let's make that a fact, chat. She was, she started crazy. So it's like, if you already crazy before, like, even high school, thank God I was not friends with her during high school. No. Where'd they go? But, I mean, like, it wasn't, like, abnormal. Like, we were in a public area, so it's not like anything crazy could have happened or, like, that weird. But, it was just, like, after that point, I had to, like, basically, like, tell her that we weren't dating and that she can't just, like, follow me around. Which, I don't think she took it bad, quote unquote, but, like, it's not like she took it well. Like, I bet she didn't think that what she was doing was weird. So in her mind, just being told, hey, can you leave me alone, probably sucked. Like, I can understand that much. Ha ha ha. Oh. What did I get hit by? I got shot. If I just let them kill him, I would have survived. That's upsetting. Shane got unspoken riz. It's one of those things. I've been told by multiple people that I have a very flirty personality, apparently. Which I think can just be taken as friendliness, at least that I think. Like, I just think I'm just friendly. But I guess it can be perceived as flirty. So, because at the end of the day, I think men are dicks. So, like, I guess a guy just being nice is, I guess, flirty nowadays. Because every single man in the world is just an ass, honestly. But, you know, like, real. Like, I don't like when like girls are like, oh my god, all men suck. I'm like, no, most men suck. Like, I will agree to that. Most men do blow, but there is that like small percentage that is like okay. I that's like literally my opener sometimes. They'll be like, oh, all men suck, and I'm like, true, most men suck, not all men. Damn, this guy's got the parkour skills. Okay. I was like, okay, this is enough. But, was he shooting at his teammate? Like, what was happening there? Get me out, get me out, get me out. Oh my god. Ah! Thank you, teammate. Wow, I saved their life. The nose dive. Anyways, Shane's a very cool man. No, I'm just normal. The thing is, once you grow up, you realize how like shitty people are in life. And just being a nice person actually has so much value to it. So just be a decent person and you will succeed in life. Honestly. Like, positive attitudes get underrated more than you think. What is your favorite game? Like, non-Minecraft game? I really enjoy playing Rocket League. It used to be my favorite game. I haven't played it in a while, but it was my favorite game for a while. Dives. Has 15 levies. Ryan? Oh, Ryan chat. Why'd I kill your teammate? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. People, so being normal makes them cool. Yeah, exactly. But I've been told I have a very flirty personality. Back onto this topic. And where'd they go? And I've been told this by girls before because like I've had, this isn't the first, like she wasn't and hasn't been the only like girl that like had done something that like would be a little bit more than just friendly and nothing crazy, just like touch my like shoulder, like crap like that. Yeah, whatever, more than that, but like that type of stuff is what I'm trying to say. They didn't like try to like jump on me and kiss me, like no one's crazy like that. Well, not to me. My friends have had interesting stories in college, but that's not me and that's not my stories to tell. But to be fair, recently, it isn't recent, but like since college, any like girl that has ever like really like done stuff like that have probably been absolutely wasted. So it's like you can't really like blame them for being a little bit more flirty or like thinking you were being a little bit more flirty when they're like not all there. But So I don't like. I've never really blamed anyone recently, but there's been times in high school where like I'm like, yeah, no, I'm just being nice. Don't shoot me again. I'm gonna have a heart. So so you just have loser wet dog riz? No. I have normal amounts of riz. Which usually just becomes just me being nice to them and them being like, wow, every man I've ever talked to in my life are horrible. I'm like, you're welcome for not being an ass. Oh. Ow. That combo is diabolical. What can I say? The bro's not beating the W Riz allegations. It's not W Riz, guys. It's just a normal guy. Normally the people I end up dating, I usually are like am friendly with them for like weeks on end before we start dating because I just am nice and then they just grow feelings and then same thing, like I just grow. Like I'm not the type of person that can like date someone based off of like just meeting them. You know what I mean? Like, you know how like some people like see someone for the first time and they're like, "Hey, want to go on a date with me?" No. I like to get to know someone before I like make those types of decisions because I despise with a burning passion awkward first dates. So if like I don't know who you are and like I just like find out that we have nothing in common and we just eat dinner for like an hour and a half and don't talk about anything, that is like the worst thing that could ever happen. Guys, that's not W Riz. Stop it. Sure sounds like W Riz. Okay. I missed. I didn't miss that time. Shane the Rizzler. Okay, guys. I don't think we need to go that far. Saying females is diabolical. Woman? What am I supposed to say? Girls? Boys and girls? I feel weird saying girls now though, because it's like that's such a like a young person thing to say. So if I feel like if I was talking like oh I was talking to a girl, I mean I'd say that anyways. It sounds weird sometimes. I don't know. I don't know if that's just a me thing. Boost. That didn't work. Oh, his whole team's alive. I see. That guy just tried to crit out his teammate. Whatever, we can kill this guy. The type that moms say? Yeah, exactly. Oh, damn, this guy's got W parkour riz. There's one more guy left. Nice shot. Dude, this guy might actually be the Rizzler. I can feel it. Okay, where's my teammate? Cool. Saying females is weird and gross. Yeah, no, it's like there's woman, girl, female. What else can you say? Not a boy. I don't know. What other words are for a girl? I can't think of anything. Casual 8K. Lady. Lady's another good one. Cause the only reason that like it's weird to say female is like an adjective. Yeah. I just got back. We're talking about Hell and W Riz and men just sucking is more or less. It's Epic of H. Why is Epic walking around like an NPC? Look at him. It's like an NPC. Oh, the NPC got stuck. Oh. The NPC crashed. Oh, the NPC is looking at me now. Can I interact with it? Hello. Nice to meet you. Hi. Oh. Hi. Oh, it meowed. You're a fox. To be fair, the reason I think saying female is weird is because you never say male. Like, no one ever goes like, yeah, I was talking to this male. Like, what? What does the fox say? Meow. Yeah, exactly. Okay, now we're all meowing. Can we get some was in chat? Is it wa? Wa? Can we get some was in chat? It's a raspy bark. Interesting. Oh, I messed up. Yeah. Basically, dudes suck. Most dudes suck. Some girls also suck. That's the difference. Most dudes suck. Some girls suck. It's like the opposite. It's like 90-10 and then 10-90 both ways. Ah, dang. Holy janitor, for real. I go do my axle tire that I'm hired to do. My job that I'm actually hired to do. That's the thing. People suck. Yeah, but once you find the like nice people, it's kind of you get there. You get there. Or you could just stay single forever. That, in ways, is probably better. Probably being single in a lot of ways is probably better than dealing with horrible relationships. That explains my current state. But good relationships are great. Just don't be in the other one. Good relationships are healthy, yeah. Ouchie. Great advice. My best advice is don't go into something that you wouldn't want your kids to be in. Like if you had kids one day, don't do something that you don't think that you'd want your kids to do, is usually what I'd say. Yeah, I knew the other one was going to come up and help him. I shall have 2 cats and happily die alone. Yeah, that's fair. Nah, I'm more of a dog person. Chat, what type of people are we? Are we dogs or cat people? And you want to get high. None. Cat clears. Interesting. I have a cat, but I'm a dog person. I love both, but cat. Dogs screw cat. I like dogs more just because, I don't know. Honestly, I've wanted a dog for a long time just because I wanted that, like, man's best friend type of deal. Cyber!
Low blow, Karen.
Cats, but most animals I'm okay with as a pet.
Fair enough. Thank you so much for the 13 months, though. I appreciate it, Goat. I fell. Well, I kind of asked that. Do you have any animals currently? I don't own any specifically myself. In my house, though, my sister owns a bunny and my mom owns a cat. But I barely ever see them because I don't take care of them. I kind of want a snake. I could never. Any animal that is not like a dog or something, I wouldn't have, because a lot of them have like very, 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 very like specific things that they need to like survive and stuff, which I know I can't do for them. So I'd rather not like ruin the like hurt the animals. So I just limit myself to either dog, cat. Because even dogs or like dogs or cats can be very, very, very demanding too. My cat likes to eat bugs. I mean, that's fine. The thing is, like, things like that aren't a huge deal. All animals besides insects join me. Are you gonna shoot me? There you go. Low. How low was I going into that? He did 3. Oh, it's because he had no. I don't know why that did so much more damage to me. Oh, because I wasn't critting, I guess. How long have I been playing Minecraft? I've been playing since 2013, so I've been playing for 11 years now. I've been playing for a long, long time. Some would say too long. I'm just kidding. This guy is old. Hey, I just turned 24. Leave me alone. Unk. Guys, is being 24 unk status? Be honest with me. Am I unk status now, chat? It's beyond it, bruh. Almost. No. Yes. Retire already. 24? What do you mean that? What do you mean 24, Cyber? What is that supposed to mean? Would you hide my blood? Sorry, I was looking at something. Maybe. Oh, there's no one. Shane, please carry me. I'll try my best. I died anyways, don't worry. You're already dead. Well, I'm dead too. Look, you got me distracted. You're closer to 30 than 18. Ew. Ew, why did you say that to me? Ew. 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 I was closer to 30 last year. No, I wasn't. Oh, I'm 24. Why did I think I was 26? You're old, bro. Stop. 24 is literally the middle of 18 and 30. Yeah. No, technically I am 6 years and like 5 years and like days. So technically I'm closer to 30 now. The memory problems are coming. No, I don't forget. I never forget, chat. I have weird memory for specific things. So like, if there's something that like I want to like remember, I will. You know what I mean? So like, if like you like say something to me that's important, or like something that like if you broke, I would like be mad about. That's good. Well, yeah, I mean, having good memory in general is a good thing, but yeah, so I have very like weird memory. Like I can forget very simple things. Like if someone told me their birthday, would not remember it. But if you were to be like, "Oh yeah, like trust me, like blah 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 blah," I would remember it enough. So then if you mentioned it to me later, I'd be like, that's not what happened. This is what happened. Like, don't lie to me. And then they'll try to fight with me about it. I'll be like, no, I legit remember this happening. I don't talk about. So what you're saying is your unk status. Guys. I'm not unk. If I'm unk status, that means that Joel is retired and has 3 kids that have, he has like 3 grandkids or something. Like, come on, guys. You guys are like, yeah, then that's already been established. That sounds right. Yeah, exactly. I was about to say, you guys are like, yeah, that sounds about right. What? The game's over. Guys, whatever. Call me old. Call me whatever. It's fine, I guess. I'm not mad. Give me women. I need one more, and then I finish that one. Look, one more. We just need the cowboy hat. Alright, play Rocket Sleep Rush, everyone. Rocket Sleep Rush. RSR. Happy face. What on, bread boy? How you doing, dude? How you doing, my goat? Good, how are you? Good. Oh, the game started. He paid me off to leave me. I guess it's MEXICO for me. And Shane, you need to add some stray gray hairs into your PFP. Have you written your will yet? Guys, look. I'm not that much older than the average bear. The average content creator, guys. I know it was just my birthday. I'm pretty sure Curry is a year older than me. So has he been Unk? Shane, will you be my Unk? That would mean that I would be the sibling to one of your parents. Curry has a baby face. They're all oldies. Oh, I fell. Oh, I'm an idiot. Yeah, but Curry's really cool. What is that supposed to mean? I died? No. Ben ate you. Guess it's MEXICO for me. Where'd they go? Oh, the other person survived. I don't even know if I was in your game. Still don't even know how to play this game. Shoot. Oh, I threw. That guy saved my life! Aw. What a good shot, though. You may be old, but you'll always be young in your heart. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate that. How was the Great Depression, Shane? You accepted your old. No, guys. Guys, if I'm old, that means I'm gonna have kids soon. That means I need to get a job. That means I can't stream anymore, guys. I'm not making enough money. I can't support a child, guys. Because if I'm that old, if I'm Unk status, that means I'm gonna be dad status soon, guys. How was World War One, guys? I would be dead if I was alive during World War One. How is the Earth before trees existed? I don't know if the Earth ever existed without trees. Guys, let's not talk about. I was about to be like, guys, what do you think created the world? The Big Bang? Let's get this guy. Boom, 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 boom. Sharks as a species are older than trees? Really? That's an interesting shark fact. Sharkies really enjoys shark facts, guys. Apologize! Sorry, Flip. Oh, I died because of that. I'll get a kill. Give me this. Thank you. I do. Yeah, exactly. What do you think, I was lying? I knew that. Interesting. I just got a camera roll thing of like places like that I've been. Can you do a wheelie on your walker? I mean, I guess. I don't have a wheelie, or a walker, but I mean, I don't think it would be that hard. Yeah, you came into the stream at exactly 57 minutes both today and yesterday. That's such a random thing to like look at and like memorize. Oh, I joined the stream at 57 minutes today. Ah, oh, I missed it 57 minutes today, guys. Oh my god, I missed 57 minutes again. That's such a funny thing to like notice. Well, not to brag, I've been here since the stream started. No, I don't want to brag or anything about it, but ha! No! I was laughing at them. I walked off. Oh my god, no way. Yeah, guys. I missed. There we go. Ow. It's almost like you're the streamer. What? Meow. Boom. Look at that shot. I'm a witch. I missed. Color your night. Lotus juice. Interesting name. I missed. I died for that. Whatever. I got the kill. That's all that matters. Here, let me add it. And you can't stop me from falling in love. Gulp, I'm poor. You can't stop me from falling, stop me from falling in love. And you. Okay, there you go. I added it. Oh. Hydrate. I got you. Thank you for the hydrate. There's a slight chance I might have put the wrong song from the The soundtrack? Well, I guess we'll find out. It's a jammer, that's for sure. You picked the wrong one. Oh, I'm almost finished all of these. Do you like my skin? I haven't seen your skin. Are you in my game? Whoops. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I was AFK for 2 seconds and I die. We'll do this game. Good night. Persona songs are so good. I've actually never played Persona, so I've never heard this song before. Excuse me. August, it's so hard on my brain. I can't remember what's happening. Nah, it can. It's one of the more complicated games, 100%. It's not an easy game, that's for sure. All right, here we go. A lot of the games in MCC, I feel like people don't realize that they're actually quite difficult. Especially once like people like start to like, ow. Why is there like Steve skins that are like tryhards? This isn't like Fortnite. We're not like we don't like it isn't like a cool thing to not have a skin. What is happening to my teammates? Did they lag switch my teammates? Like, the best game is Hole in the Wall. I like Hole in the Wall, but like, I don't like. I don't love it. You know what I mean? It's fine. I couldn't imagine the pressure I'd have if I was in MCC. After the first one, I haven't really felt pressure like I did that first time since. Just seems like my teammates are just laggy. Parkour Warrior Survivor. Parkour Warrior Survivor is fun. Jimmy said he hates SOT. He does hate SOT. But I very much like SOT. SOT is one of my favorite games, so it's like oi oi. Oi oi. Oi oi. Homelander took my kid. Yeah, everyone expected you to do good your first MCC. Yeah, but even besides that, like there was a lot to it that like I was just very anxious about and stuff. Ah. I used to despise SO2 when I first started watching. Mm-mm-mm. Do normally people get told they're rising teams? No. I don't think so. I don't remember if we did last time. People said no, we didn't. So it's like, I don't think we'll know them beforehand. But I'm pretty sure we found out the same time you guys did. Come on, teammates. I don't know how Wolfie knew so many rising teams last year. One, either people walked around and told people, like people like told other people some of the teams, like rising players had like told people, or two, he was guessing and he acted like he knew. Because Alex wouldn't have known, like it's not like he would have been told. Either rising people would have told him, or someone told him, or he was guessing. Because if I didn't know, he wouldn't have known. Because like if I knew, I would have just been like, oh well, I told him. But like, if I'm pretty sure I didn't know. So it's like if I didn't know, especially. It's not like Scott's gonna be like, hey, Alex Wolfie. What do you think about these teams? Maybe he would. Who knows? I really like the iron chestplate for Battle Box and MCC 30. How dare you kill me? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, I did kill you. The iron chestplate in MCC 30 was interesting. It just meant though that like you just were like, if you got it, you kind of just survived. Which MCCR app team did you like the most? I really liked the Maroon Mormons. I think they did a good job. Was that the singing app? Yeah. One of them. There's a couple singing apps. The only app I've watched is Stu's. That's fair. Stu's app is good. I really like Stu's. Suze is quite by far the coolest. His app is good. I wouldn't say it's my like, oh my god, this is the coolest app I've ever seen, but it's not bad. Like, I love his app, but like, it wasn't like, holy, oh my god, this is the best app I've ever seen. A lot of people have different apps in their own ways that I really like. Not the app, but the members. Yeah, his team's cool. His team's definitely cool. The only thing about his team that makes me a little worried is that, like, a lot of rising things look for the teams to kind of, like, feel like a team. Like, they all know each other and are friends. Where with his team, like, if you asked me if Greninja and Seth Bling were friends, I'd guess no. Stop running. Who is in Flo's team? I'm not really sure. I haven't like really watched his. Chief XD? He teamed with Chief? Oh, whoops. That wasn't an invis. Oh. If you were allowed to make a Rising team map, who would you like on your team? That's hard. Like, there's a lot of my friends I would obviously love to have like on my app. I know better. I wouldn't have as much as I would have liked a team with Alex. I know for a fact that Scott would have said no to that. So I wouldn't. I'd probably pick 3 people that are quite weak. Oh, hi, King. Oh. Oh. But hello. Can I hit him? Thank you. 3 clones of yourself? That would not be allowed. Why do they all just like to run? There we go. Did team with Scott's Major and dang, that's a long name. Yeah, I think that would work. I think that would get me in. If you just team with him twice, I think he'll say yes. Maybe. Damn. I was just low-key looking at the Reddit. You guys know how someone does the birthday posts? The person that makes the birthday posts on the Reddit, I was reading the first line because I was seeing what he said. Because he was like, update to the birthday posts I do. And he said that he makes a birthday post for every single player. And then he wrote, in quotation marks, every significant player. Alright, my bad. I'll just jump off a cliff. My bad. Like, my bad. That's actually crazy to say. Yeah, I think what's ended up happening is that he wrote down everyone's birthday and then stopped after a while, or just doesn't care enough to do it anymore for some people. and just never did it for me. So he just doesn't know when my birthday is. But that's okay. I don't need a birthday post. It's fine. It's whatever. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Just don't undertake writing everyone's birthday and then quit. Nah, it's whatever. It's literally just whatever. I just read the post now and I was just like, huh, interesting. Every significant player. It would be funny if like he just didn't do one for Scott. Every significant player besides Scott. That'd be a good bit. that would be a little crazy. Pretty lady. Oh, I have coin crates. Apparently you can open those all at the same time, which I keep on meaning to do, but I just forget every single time. Party hat. You have a nice singing voice. I wish I did. You can? Apparently, people have told me you can. First time for catching a stream. Having a good time already. I appreciate it. Well, welcome in. I hope you have a great time. Actually, I don't. I hope you have a horrible time. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, we're just fine. Oh, I didn't know you could get up here. We're just chilling. Evil streamer. Yeah, I'm stuck. Oh. We're listening to the new Post Malone album. My favorite artist, Post Malone. Shane killed me. Now he hopes that everyone has a bad day. I was kidding. I was kidding. I was kidding. It was a joke. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, yeah. How's Water Breath Man? He's chilling. I think. We haven't talked in a while. Can we see Water Breath Man and Air Breath Man? Oh, they're actually like not home right now. They actually went out for the day. Avatar Breathman, we don't talk about him. Avatar Breathman, we don't talk to him anymore. He's a scary. When is he coming home? I don't know. They come and go whenever they please. It's coming home. Guys, I don't know if they're ever coming home. Hi, Ubby. You probably won't see the Avatar Breathman for another 100 years. Yeah, probably. Why did I choose my name? See, that's a hard question because I'm not even really sure. Like, The answer is that I was young and I was trying to get a name that someone else has already owned. Like I was trying to do YouTuber names. Oh, I fell. And obviously you're not allowed to have another person's name, which I didn't know at the time. Like I thought you could just have whatever name you wanted to. Like I tried Shane and it was like, yeah, no. Do I watch any sports? Sharkies, is it you that has the emote? I think it is Sharkies, right? Sharkies, do you have it? I think Sharkies has it. Yeah. Do I watch any sports? The FBM Tatum. Fire BM Tatum. The limited edition. The one and only. Can we get Shane Man? I don't know if Shane Man is available. There you go. What happened to Bad Breath Man? Well, I brushed my teeth and then he just kind of went away. Fire Breath Man is a cool name. Infinite Aura. Guys, how much aura do I have? Like, be honest with me. How much, like, on a number scale, how much aura do I have, chat? Negative 100,000, I think that is, or a million. 7. 7's better than nothing. A million. 1,000. 9. Maybe 2. As much as your age. Okay. You know, why'd I even ask? 5 out of 10. Hey, that's pretty average. No! I'm dead. Go, 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 go. No, I'm dead. Oh, I'm so dead. Both of them fall. Why'd I throw? You have average aura. Max Riz, apparently, is what I'm here. Max Riz, but medium aura. Got it. Do you remember the time the girl gave him a fake number? Bro. That was a bad moment. And I was like 15. Or like 16. I forget how old I was. Maybe 17, something like that. And it's like, that's a bad story. We haven't talked about W Riz stories, you know, okay? My bad. My bad. I haven't told you guys the W Riz stories. Maybe one day I'll tell you guys my W Riz stories, but that was an L Riz story, and that's okay. I don't know that story. When was that? So basically, back, I'm guessing it was high school. I was with a couple of my buddies, and you know how like you and your friends will like, I think we were at the mall like cafeteria or something, somewhere, whatever, and we were all just sitting there, and me and my friends were like talking, blah 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 blah, and my friends saw these two girls, or like three girls, who cares, a certain amount of girls that were like our age ish, and they were like, oh my god, they're so pretty, blah 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 blah. And I was just like, we'll go up to them and ask for their numbers. If you think they're pretty, like, go up, ask for their number. And they were just like, no, I can't do that. Like, that's like weird. I can't, like, that's too awkward. Like, I can't do that. And I was like, come on, like if you like them, might as well. There's no reason of not like going up and just saying like, hey, I think you're pretty. Can I have your number? Something like that. And they were like, no. And I was like, you're a wimp, more or less, is like what I said. And they're like, okay, if you're such a like, if you're so like whatever confident, you go do it. And I was like, okay, sure. So I walk up to them, and I specifically, they were pretty, but it wasn't like I like specifically like was like I find these people super attractive, like you're my type, like oh my god, I really want to date you, because like I said, like that's not really how I work. So I walked up to them and I just kind of picked out one, like I just was like, okay, she's the closest one to me, I'm just gonna kind of say, like introduce myself to her. And I was just like, hi guys, hi, I'm Shane, I just wanted to say I think you're really pretty, and I was wondering if I could have your phone number, something like that, whatever. This was like 7 years ago now, so I'm not gonna remember exactly what I said. Good night, see you later. When you were 15, when was that? The 1800s? Okay. All right. You were cooking? Yeah, so I was like, hey, I think you're really pretty. I would like, it'd be great if I could get your number, something like that. And she was just like, oh my god, thank you, whatever. The girl answered, kind of, whatever. Like, oh my god, thank you. Sure, I can give you my number. And I was like, oh, awesome. And then I gave her my phone with like because I had it ready, because I knew what I was doing. So I like opened up my contacts and I had it ready. I just turned around my phone. I was like, oh, here you go. And I give her my phone. And then she writes in the number, and I was like, oh, what's your name? Because she hadn't wrote in her name yet. I was like, oh, what's your name? Whatever name it was, Ashley. Sure. Like, oh, my name's Ashley. Oh, nice to meet you, Ashley. I'm Shane. And then like, I was like, okay, I'll talk to you later. And I just said bye to I said bye to all of them. I said bye, nice meeting you guys. And I walked away, and they like giggled, whatever. And like as I'm like doing this, and like my friends see me give like the phone to her, my friends were all like, because you know how guys can say, they're like, dude, no way, like they're like freaking out with each other. I think there was only 2 of them with me. I think there was like 2 or 3 of us, or 4 of us, so 3 or 4 of us. So they were like, oh my, no way, he's doing it. Like they were freaking out. So I come back, and they're like, no way, you actually got our phone number. And I was like, yeah, I did. They're like, no way. I was like, yes, sir. So we were all freaking out. But we were young, so at the time, I think we were doing like a sleepover. So we went back to their house. But before we went back to their house, one of my friends were like, dude, you need to call her. And I was like, dude, I just met her 2 seconds ago. Oh my god, no one's gonna finish. Make it! And no one won. Hello, how did I get third? Everyone died. Rigged. One of my friends were like, let's call her now. Let's like text her. And I was like, bro, I literally just met her. She's right there. Like, I'm not gonna text her this second. Like, give it some time. Like, no. So we ended up going back to their house, because I think we were like doing like a sleepover or something stupid, right? And the same guy was like, yo, let's call her, like whatever, like let's text her. And I was like, okay, whatever. It's been long enough. Like I'll call her. So I go to call her, and I forget what exactly happened, but I remember calling, and it was just like a random like company or something. There were mobile phones in the year 1000. Okay, or 1,000 years ago. All right. But yeah, I go to call the phone, because this is on speaker, and I like put in the name, like Ashley, whatever I just said it was. I get her like number, I click on it, whatever. Because I was 15, so if I was young, I probably at the time either had a flip phone or I had like an iPhone 2 or something like that, something stupid. Um, so I go to Paul, I put it on speaker, and it was just like it might as well have been like Papa John's. What do you want to eat? And I like hung it up, and then all my friends and me were just like, ooh, yikes. Um, yeah. And like, I mean, we all laughed about it. I was just like, I was just like, the girl must have been so anxious, like, and just kind of put me in a fake number. Because I remember looking at the phone number after we like all picked up the phone and looked at the phone number. It was like the area code, like my area code, and then like 444-6666. Like it wasn't even like a real number, but I didn't notice because I was just like, cool, thanks. But like, they were like, oh, tough break, brother, and I was like, I don't even really care because I wasn't even the one that really thought that they were that pretty. Like I just did it because you guys were afraid to. Negative 10,000 Riz. I mean, the thing I will say, chat, is I've asked for plenty of girls' numbers in my thousands of years of living, apparently. And the I've been told no. I've been told I have a boyfriend, whatever, multiple times before. The best thing you can do is just be respectful and just kind of walk away. Like if they tell you no, or if they say no thank you, or like I have a boyfriend, or like whatever, you just kind of gotta respect it and you just gotta walk away. Because you'll find someone that gives them your number. I've had plenty of people that give me their numbers before, but no means no. Yes, Shane. Yeah. Like, don't be weird about it. Don't like beg. Don't be like, come on. Like, just give me your number. Just be like, okay, thank you. Have a good rest of your day. Because even that sometimes can change their mind. But yeah, I mean, I've had plenty of times I've been told no. The best thing you can do is just kind of walk away. No, like, don't be like, hey, can I have your number? They go no, and then you just walk away. Like, say, okay, thank you. Like, have a good rest of your day, guys. But, show them your epic MC skills to raise them up. Did you know that the, like, Minecraft Instagram actually posted a picture of me? Haha, here I am. Ha! Look at that. Guys, why didn't that work? Why is no one talking? Hello? Hello? Why don't you party with Sandwich? Because we're each doing our own things. I thought girls like nerds. Some girls do like nerds. The one thing I always tell people is that there's a person out there for everyone. Some girls find nerdy dudes attractive. Some girls don't. Some dudes find nerdy girls attractive. Some don't. There we go. But yeah, there's multiple times where like I ask for their Instagram, I'll ask for their like Snapchat, stuff like that. And honestly, I probably have like around a 50% success rate. Usually the ways I got it when I became older was just through like frat parties and like just college parties in general is mostly where I'd get like girls' phone numbers and stuff like that. But besides that, like I never really just like did that. Like I never really walked up to people and just was like, "Hey, can I have your phone number?" I only did it like once or twice in my life. Probably. I can't remember now. I mean, I'd probably remember if I thought about it, but the tip is not really to rush love. Well, those types of situations, I'm not really trying to like be like, oh my god, I'm in love with you, give me your phone number. A lot of those times I am just doing it because I think they're cool or they're nice or they're like pretty and I'd like to get to know them, but whatever. I was scared to get rejected. She liked me, but her friend hated me because I stood up for her friend, so her friend hates me. Oh. I've had situations like that before. I was scared of rejection too until I got rejected. Once you get rejected, it is like the most like euphoria type of thing where you're just like, like obviously it stings, but then you kind of realize it doesn't matter. Like after I got rejected the first time I ever got rejected, I just was just like, oh, that doesn't really matter. And then you just kind of move on. As in for someone's number that isn't like you immediately fall in love with them? Yeah, of course. No, love at first sight. Ugh. But, yeah, relationships happen. Like, you ask out your crushes. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. My best thing to advise is if you're going through a breakup or like you get rejected or like whatever, you just gotta realize that there's someone out there for everyone, and like there's a good time, there's a wrong time. Like you can have good relationships, bad relationships. The best thing you can do going out of a relationship is just realizing what you liked and what you didn't like, and what worked and what didn't work, and then just go from there. Everyone's human. Everyone makes mistakes, and not every single person's gonna be a perfect match. Even if you think it is. Because trust me, most aren't. Not! Oh my god. That's so sad. I'm pretty sure you can, like, skip this last one. Can't you just go... Ah! Yeah. Oh. This is going to be my competitor. Nope, he did the exact same thing I did. W advice Shane. Well, it's just because it's happened to me so many times. I'm just, like... So, like, done with it. I'm giving great advice. Like, trust me, I've had some pretty L moments. Like, there was a day I was talking about, like, my rejection stories, but I'll tell this one again. This is probably one of the worst ones I ever had. I really like this girl. Let's give her random name. Chat, let's give a random, like, girl's name. Any girl's name, chat. Just throw out some random ones. We need a random name. Gretchen. Sarah. I kind of like Gretchen, but that's gonna be too hard to like. Man. Let's just do Sarah. So I really like this girl, named Sarah, and she, was in a couple of my classes. Really nice, like a cheerleader, like very like stereotypical like high school girl type of idea, right? And we had good conversations, like whatever, like good friends, whatever. And like we like had a Snapchat streak of like 1,000 or something. Like we had been friends for a good amount of time. Not 1,000, like 300 or something like that, like a year or something, right? Like good conversation, hung out a couple times, stuff like that, right? One day, me and my friends got invited to go play basketball with a bunch of other guys our year. Now they were like, yeah, sure. Like we all like I still play basketball with my friends to this day. Like we're like, yeah, sure, that sounds like fun. So we go play basketball, and I had been talking about this girl like for the like last couple of days. And, like, everyone there was my grade, so they all know who it was. They all knew who Sarah was. So, one of them was just kind of like, well, if you like her so bad, why don't you just ask her on a date? And I was like, yeah, but, like, I don't want to... That's a misplay. Well, I mean, I'll talk about it with my friends. Like, I mean... Nothing. The people I know are homies like that, where like they're not gonna leak my stuff like that. Like I've never had one of my friends tell like someone I know, like someone that I like them more or less. Anyways, we were playing basketball, whatever, and at the time, I was not that good at basketball. I was pretty bad. All I had for me that is I was tall is more or less all I had for me. I have. Okay. What's it called? Anyways, we're playing, and they'd randomly mention once in a while, like, are you gonna text her? Like, because we had talked about it, and I was like, I don't know, like maybe. I haven't really thought about it. And they're just like, oh, do it. Eventually, I'm just like, okay, if I make a 3-pointer, I will go and like ask her out. Like, I'll go get my phone and like text her and be like, hey, we want to go get something to eat or something, whatever. Um, and they're like, okay, yeah, because they knew it was like almost basically impossible because I sucked at basketball. I was not good. I was bad. There was no shape or form of my ability that was good. More or less, you obviously can see where this is going. We're playing basketball. Like, I'm chucking up threes the whole night, like barely missing them, getting close, whatever. Like throwing it like a 5-year-old would, like with my like arms below it, and just like chucking it more or less, like you would if you were shooting like a half-court shot, like an idiot, more or less. Um. Eventually, because everyone knew, so every single time I'd shoot a 3, they'd like kind of know. I wouldn't like throw the game because we'd obviously be playing to like 21 or something. So like obviously, like if we were close to winning, I wouldn't just throw the game just because I wanted to like get the 3, whatever. So like as the night goes on, whatever, blah 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 blah. Eventually, I like shoot the ball from a 3. It goes in there, which just like it's just fire LeBron James, man. Yeah, for real. I shoot it one time, like swishes like such an arc. I mean, obviously it probably wasn't as good of an arc as now. Like I remember it as being like this like crazy like slow motion, like it's going in super slow, like it's like last minute buzzer beater type of like slow, but it probably wasn't that slow. Um, it swishes in, like me and like everyone on the court freaks out, like they're like, "Oh my god, let's go!" Like no way, like oh my god, like freaking out. Everyone's like hyping me up. Everyone's like freaking out. So we finished the game, and then they're like, "Okay, now you gotta go. You gotta go ask her out. You gotta go ask her out." I'm like, "Yeah. Okay." So I grab my phone. Um, I go to text her because I had her phone number. Um, and I go to text her. It was the first time I'd ever texted her, and like, I was like, I forget what I wrote for the first message. It was just like, hey, like, what are you doing tonight, or something like that. I said like, hey Sarah, like, what's going on? What are you doing tonight, or something like that. Sure. W dude sticks to his word. Well, I was the thing is, once I hit that shot and everyone was like hyping me up, like, oh, let's go, Shane, like, nice job, Shane. Oh, whoa, like, let's go, dude. You gotta realize, like, with like 15 dudes doing that, you're like adrenaline and like your confidence through the roof. I fell. Your adrenaline, like everything through the roof. So like at that moment, I felt like the man. I was the man at that point, honestly. So I'm like feeling like the absolute king of the world. And so I like texted her. I was like, "Yo, like, how's it going, Sarah? Um, what are you doing tonight?" And like, I put my phone down, whatever. Sure. Like, 10 to 15 minutes go by, no response, whatever. And I get a response. Like I was like playing another game, and then someone like grabs my phone and like sees I got a text message, and they're like, "Dude, she responded. Sarah responded." And I was like, and like, we basically more or less just stopped the game. Like everyone like there's about 15 dudes. 10 of us were playing the game, and then 5 of them were just like sitting around my phone, and whatever. So like, we all stopped the game more or less to go to my phone, right? And I go to grab my phone to unlock it, because obviously, like, if you don't like have like the code to my phone, you can't unlock it. So I go and unlock it, and I go to look at the text message, and obviously, like, there's people like peering behind my back, but only some. Dude, I threw. Okay. Oh, they're right there. Okay. So not everyone obviously can see my phone, but some can. I look at my phone, like, I go to the text messages and I look at it, and it just says like, "Oh, I'm doing nothing." But like, also, by the way, who is this? And like everyone around me, like we're all reading it in unison, right? Like everyone's reading it, and everyone just goes, "Ooh." Um, and like the people behind everyone, like I turn it around and I show everyone, and everyone else goes, "Ooh." And then someone was like, "Have you guys ever texted each other on your phone?" I was like, "Nah, we usually just like message on Snapchat," but I felt like that would be weird to like text her on Snapchat, ask her out on a date. And like, that's fair. Like, everyone was like, okay, there's a chance. Like, that's fair. That was a fair response. If you never gave her your phone number, she only gave you yours or hers. Like, that's a fair response. And like everyone was like, okay, it's not over. It's not over. How'd you have her phone number? She just gave it to me. We'd been friends for a while. So everyone was like, fair response, fair response. Like, and so I said, "Oh, it's Shane." I think I put my last name maybe just to make sure she didn't go, "Oh, which Shane?" Because that would have been horrible. So I just said, "Oh, it's whatever." Blah 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 blah. Like, and then she was like, "Oh, hey Shane, what's up?" Like, responded like normally, because obviously she knew who I was. It's Shane Firebreathman. Yeah, I was like, "Oh, it's Shane Firebreathman." Like, and she was like, "Oh, hey Shane, what's going on?" And I was just I just said the same thing I more or less said to that one girl, because I didn't really honestly have that much riz. I just said like, "Hey, I just wanted to say I think you're really pretty, and I was just wondering if you would want to go on a date sometime." And like, it's like that moment, like, so like when you tend to text, I bet everyone's done this. Everyone here has probably done something like this. When you send a text message that you're anxious about, or like you don't, like you're worried about the answer, you like put the phone down and turn it around, and you just like don't look at it. You're just like, "I'll look at that in 20 minutes." Ah, ah. So like, instead of like putting my phone down and like turning it around or whatever, I just said, "Okay, let's play a game while we wait," because I didn't want to like sit there and wait. So we all get up and we go play a game. And obviously, again, because there's like only 10 people that are allowed to play, there was like 5 people sitting like basically surrounding my phone while waiting for the response, like chatting, like they were talking. They weren't like just like sitting there like in like a cult, and just like waiting there, just being like, "Ugh, is she gonna answer?" They were just having a conversation with my phone like near them, so if it like lit up with her name, like if they saw Sarah, they'd just be like, there was a couple times where I'd get a message from like, oh, one of my other friends, like whatever, and they'd be like, and like everyone would kind of like look over there, and they'd be like, "Nah, it was just Susie or something, like whatever name." And whatever. So like a couple heart attacks would happen throughout the game, but like eventually, I think it was like a game and a half later, so like a good like 20 minutes later. Like, obviously, like, I think she had obviously had seen the message by that point, and she was just like, "Lol, fraud." Did you guys just see that guy fraud out and fall? Look at that fraud. Eventually, she had responded, probably because she was like sitting there saying, "How do I say no?" Hold on. I'm taking a swish of water. And as in water, I mean an energy drink. She eventually responds, and like everyone's like, "Oh my god, she responded!" And everyone gets off the court again, and like we all go over there, and basically the same thing happens. I go to unlock my phone, I go to look at the message, like 5 people are behind me, 5 people are in front of me, like other people like sitting to the side just waiting for the answer, because like there wasn't a lot of space for 15 people. Eventually, we look at the phone, we look at the response, and it was just like, "Oh my god, thank you." I just got out of a relationship, so I'm not really looking to get into another one. So like I would say yes, but I'm just trying to like focus on myself right now or something like that. And like everyone like was like ooh, and like at the time, at like that moment, like that like moment in time, everyone was like, you know, fair response. Like at least she wasn't just like, no, I hate you. And I was like, yeah, you know, fair, whatever, right? Like very, very, very respectable response. Um, about a week later, she ended up dating someone else. So, friend zone chat. Oh yeah. Um, about a week later, she started dating someone else. So, which, like, it's hard to obviously say to someone like, "Hey, I'm talking to someone else." So I understand why she didn't obviously say that. Um, but it just kind of seems like I was a little late. But I mean, on a positive note for them, they've been dating ever since. They're still dating to this day. They've been together like for 6 years. So hey, I'm happy for them. Actually, more. Holy, they've been together for like 8 years probably. They've been together for a long time. Maybe like 6 or 7. Ugh. Oh, I throw. I bet he's gonna win now. Unless he falls, I am not winning this. Yeah, but that was a very um interesting situation. Unless he falls, I don't win. Yeah. High school couples don't last that long. No, they've been together for a while. I mean, they might have broken up and gotten back together randomly. Watch him write to me in my chat. Ready? Ready? Watch. Let's wait for the message chat. Let's wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. He's typing. He just stopped. He just stopped typing because I just said watch him say something. See, he just stopped typing. He literally just stopped typing. Just to prove me wrong. But my friend's telling me to go play soccer, but I need to talk to my listen to Shane talk about Riz. Well, this isn't Riz. This is, I mean, it's L Riz, I guess, because I get rejected in these stories, but like a big part of Riz is just confidence behind it, honestly, at the end of the day. If you got that confidence, to be honest, wait till you grow up and they get married. It'll be better. Yeah, I'll say the speech at their wedding, be like, yeah, I asked her out like a week before they got together. I'll be like, yeah, invite me to the wedding. Sorry, I got nothing, none of that. It comes with just like life, honestly. Confidence isn't just like, you just aren't born with confidence. Well, I guess some people are probably born with confidence, but not normally. What specifically are we talking about? L Shane moments. We talked about W moments. Like I've talked about like my first dates with like girlfriends I've had, stuff like that. But L Unk moment. Yeah, for real. Don't you have a girlfriend now though? I will neither confirm nor deny. Do research. You'll figure it out. Ugh. Something boosts confidence. Yeah, I mean, just anything really. Is there a tissue anywhere? My nose is clogged. Hold on one second. I do karate in the gym. No, if you have self confidence, it's a big motivator. I'm gonna go. See you later, fire. All good. See you later, goat. But what's another like? There's L moments where like I was not confident enough to say anything, and then you find out like I think I've told this story before. Never. Hey, you'll never. I like how it just always ends there. I'm doing good. What about you, boss? Good. We were talking about L. Shane moments. We're talking about times I've been rejected by people. But in a good way. Oh no, it's fine. I mean, it happens to anyone. Like I said, there's a level of um like chances you need to take, and if you never take chances, you're never gonna ever get rejected, but you're never gonna get accepted. You know what I mean? You need to kind of put yourself out there to be rejected, to then either be accepted, if that makes sense. What am I doing? But I was about to tell another one. So, Sandwich Lord viewers, if you guys want to hear an L Shane moment, we'll tell another one. And I'll tell another one that I told the first time too, not today, but like a while ago. That isn't an L Shane moment, more of an L Shane like friend moment. There's a lot of just I didn't date that much in high school, but there's so many stories that happen revolving me that are, what am I doing? That like I just wish didn't, but they did. Anyways, there was this one girl. I don't have a name for them because I'm not gonna use their real name. Because the thing is about these people, if I said their real name, a lot of these girls that I like had crushes on or whatever, their names are so specific that you'd be able to find them. Chat, give me some girl names. We need some girl names. Andrea, Jane. Had the thought of dating anyone of Skull and Crit since I'm always locked on exams and stuff. No, that's fair though. That's totally fair. That's honestly W mentality. Cecilia? That's too hard to say for a story name. Back? Oh, you're back. I was like, back? What girl? What type of... If you ever had a kid and you named it Back? John. Chloe is fine. Xavier. Millie? I like Millie. Me and my girl Back. Go back. Kid named Back. Go back, go. Go where? Back. What? No. My child, Back. Oh no, it's final two. I'm not even, oh, I'm gonna lose now. I wasn't paying attention. See, that's one thing that sucks about telling stories and then like playing the game. If they fall, okay, is that like you're not paying attention, so you don't realize that's the final two, and then you're like, oh, I am dead. Anyways, let's do Millie. Millie's good enough. So I really like this girl named Millie. I think in my sophomore year. Oh, it's Slushie. Go, Slushie, go. Go, 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 go. So I really like this girl named Millie in, I think, sophomore year, right? We had really good conversations, really good everything. Like, everything was always a great time. We'd, like, hung out a little bit outside of school. So, the reason we hung out a lot in sophomore year is because our half days, we'd have half days every, like, so often. And on the half days every single year, or every single month, our schedule would be a little bit different. So the last period would be our period together. And I liked her, but I never really told her. So I just would slowly like try to do that friend thing where like I just hang out with her a lot and then slowly like work it in. Because I was scared. Because L confidence. But I would, like, during the class, because it would be our last class, I would be like, hey, like, I was gonna go grab a coffee. Did you want to go with me after school to go grab a coffee and hang out a little bit, because we have nothing better to do? And she'd be like, sure, I'd love to. Like, that sounds great. So like it became kind of like a ritual eventually in our sophomore year. Me and Millie would go do that like basically every single like time we'd have a half day. So we'd hang out like probably like I guess like once a month. We did like once or twice besides then. Like she'd be like, "Hey, I kind of wanted to go get a coffee after school. Do you want to go with me?" And I'd be like, "Sure." But we'd like had to meet up afterwards after school because normal days we'd have like second and fourth period together instead of the last period together. So we'd be like, "Oh, meet up outside of like this classroom after school ends." I'd be like, "Sure, cool." We'd have good conversations. Change the stream title to talking about Riz stories and with viewers. Low key, kind of a W title, but I don't. No, nah. Also, did you have a school uniform or nah? I did not. I did not have school uniforms. I wore normal teenage boy clothes. Not like young middle school like neon green like or like the neon like colors stuff, public or private. I went to a public school. We could change it. I'll change the title and Minecraft. Talking about rejection stories. Talking about my Riz. Nope. My rejection stories. Sure. Not late. Gertz, I think you're a little late. Yeah, so we would talk like every so often, like outside of school. We'd hang out every so often outside of school. It'd be like fun. It would be like a fun friendship. You know what I mean? Like it wouldn't be anything too serious. It wouldn't be anything too like casual. I'd say we were good friends, right? So, nothing ever happens, sadly. Very sadly. We just kind of like slowly like would just away after sophomore year because we didn't really have any classes together. Like we were really good friends and it just kind of went away because we never like had classes anymore. So like, we not like we didn't have a reason to hang out, but like we just didn't have a reason to hang out, I guess. So like we never did. So after like hanging out all the time, whatever, like, and there was times where like I kind of thought about asking her out, but like was just too afraid to because I didn't want to ruin the friendship at that point. Like it wasn't like we obviously had spent like a year together hanging out and like or like well 10 months or whatever it is, 180 days. Like we were good friends at this point. Like we knew like we had inside jokes, stuff like that, like the normal like friendship type of stuff. But eventually it kind of like died down because we didn't see each other as much or whatever, blah 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 blah. Huge song. I love this song. But it's the season of the sticks. You got me distracted. Oh, I'm yawning. She and I eventually kind of like drifted a little bit just naturally just because we wouldn't talk as much. Skip 2 years and well, yeah, 2 years. It was our senior year and I wanted to go on I was looking for a prom date because I was single at the time. I was looking for a prom date, and I didn't really know her at the time anymore, so I wasn't gonna ask her because I felt like it had been Aki. I'm not gonna make it. These guys are gonna make it before me. No. Okay, jump there. No. Jump there. Oh, I didn't spawn. Ah, it's over. I couldn't make the jump. I was looking for a date to the prom, but I was too afraid to ask her or whatever because I didn't want to not like too afraid, but it just didn't like pop into my mind. Like people would be like, "Oh, why don't you ask this girl?" Like whatever, you guys are good friends. Oh, you should ask this person. You know her well enough. And it'd be like, "Ah, nah, I don't really want to," or like, "I don't really know them." And like someone probably mentioned, "Oh, you should ask Millie," and I was just like, I don't want to, just because I haven't talked to her in a while, and I don't want to make it weird. Why am I playing Parkour Warrior? So I don't ask her. I eventually ask some other girl, and then we end up going together. But it was one of those things where like we were friends, but she more wanted to just like have someone to say that she was going with someone, more or less. And like we took pictures before, like at her house, I think, or someone else's house. I never been to her house, so it could have been someone else's house for all I know. It was like a giant group of us. It was like all her and her like lacrosse girls or whatever like sport she played. I can't remember now. This was 5 years ago now, a long time ago. Ew. Did she give you hints that she liked you? I mean, this was sophomore year, so it's hard to like exactly remember now. I don't know this song. I don't want to listen to this either. Hello. There we go. But like we hung out a lot and like we talked a lot and like we'd have conversations outside of school. But it's like one of those things that like you couldn't really tell if she was just being nice or if she was like being flirty type of thing. So like the answer is probably maybe or probably yes, but I just didn't realize. Can I just fight back? I don't know why I wasn't fighting back. You could go to prom as a sophomore. No, we were friends 2 years beforehand as sophomores. And then we didn't have classes really anymore. So we didn't really talk as much anymore. So the friendship kind of like slowly dwindled away over the 2 years. Anyways, so I ended up going with someone else. We took pictures before the prom, whatever, like normal stuff. We eventually get to prom and like we sat down, we had food, and then we went to go dance. And she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna dance with my girlfriends. You can kind of go do whatever you want for a little bit." And I was like, "Sure, whatever." So I'm like walking around talking to people, like, "Yo, what's up, my guy?" Like, woo, like fist pumping people, whatever. And then I see Millie, and I walked up to her, and I was just like, "Hey, long time no see. How you doing? You look pretty." Da 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 da.
Baby. Saw that you went to my manager. Low blow, Karen.
Kept expecting you to appear in a window during the meetup.
Kept on expecting you to appear in a window during the meetup. What is going on, Jack? How you doing, my goat? No. Thank you so much for the 22 months, though. I appreciate it, goat. But no, I did not appear in a window. Sadly, I am sorry. Oh, there you go. That's a lot of months. It is a lot of months, dude. I appreciate it, though. You're my goat. So I walk up to her. I was like, "Hey, like, Millie, how you doing? Like, you look really pretty." For reference, she was wearing like a very like Cinderella like esque like pink dress. It was pretty. Like, I wasn't lying. I mean, I already like had a crush on her when we were younger, so like obviously like I probably would have said that no matter what she was wearing. Anyways, and she was like, "Oh, you look nice too." Blah blah blah. We talked for like a minute about like random stuff, like who knows what it was exactly. I can't remember. And eventually she was just like, "Oh, are you here with anyone?" Because I think I forget what the flower is called, but like you know that like flower that you wear like in your your pocket of your. A courgette or whatever it's called. A corsage? Maybe. I thought you give the corsage to the girl. Courgette? Isn't that food? Oh yeah, it's the whatever, like the whatever Buna something whatever thing. Anyways, I was wearing one of those, and she's like, I know that's what she was like. Why she asked? Because she looked directly at it, and I was wearing like I had like a red one, So like it was like very like I had a red tie, like I was matching with the girl. So I had a red tie and like whatever. Um oh, a boutonniere, yes, that's what it's called. Yes, right. Um red tie and everything. And she's like, "Oh, you with anyone?" Cuz she like looked directly at it. Like what was I supposed to say at that point? No. Um and I was like, "Yeah, I'm with whoever. I'm with Tiffany." And like it wasn't like I got like an like a O, like a O, like it was like sad, but it kind of felt like it. Like she was just like, "Oh." And I don't know if she like didn't like the girl or whatever, or if she was just sad that I was with someone else. But um she and I like had some like we talked for a little bit during it and whatever. It was nice. Hold on, I gotta clutch up the game. Cool. We we were talking whatever, and like she asked me that, and I was like, "Oh, I'm with Tiffany," whatever she says. "Oh," and I go, "Oh, are you here with anyone?" And she was just like, "No, I came with some friends, but I don't have like a date." um and I was like, "Oh, that's fine. I mean, it's probably honestly better," because I was like, I more or less am here with my friends because the girl that I'm with basically was just like, I'm gonna hang out with my friends. You can go do whatever you want. And she's like, "Oh, whatever." So eventually, like, sounds like she's a bit jealous. Well, she was probably just a little sad because eventually, like, the story moves on. I'll tell it. We'll explain it. Some people already know the story a little bit. I don't know if I explained the full thing the first time, but eventually, like we're talking, having a good conversation, just catching up, just like finding out about like, oh, like where you going to college, because obviously like stuff like that, whatever is happening. She and I like talk about like where we're going, da 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 da, and eventually, I think I mentioned it. I was like, "Oh, what are your plans after prom? Like, do you have any after prom like plans?" And ow, 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 and um, basically, eventually, she just said no, because I knew her friends. Oh, hello. I knew who she like hung out with. I didn't like know them, if that makes sense. Like I just knew of them. But they were the type of people that like kind of like were like more to themselves and didn't really like to like party as much. And that, I mean, I don't know like exactly either because I wasn't like the craziest party at the time either. But like, she seemed like she like agreed with them. Like she wasn't like a huge. You should ask her to prom. I was afraid. Okay, we hadn't talked in a while. You know, it's one of those things where like you can't really like it like was an old friendship. So if I like randomly brought it up after like never hang out for a while, it would have been weird. Anyways, she said that she wasn't doing anything after prom, and me and my friends had rented a like an Airbnb type of thing. It wasn't me that did it. It was one of my friend like honestly one of my friends that had a rich family. So I think they just ended up paying for it. I don't even think we ended up paying for it. I think they just did it for him because they wanted us to have something fun to go to after prom. Clutch up the game, Shane. Oh my goodness gracious. Shane's just the GOAT. What can I say? Why am I talking about myself in third person? So you're the nervous type? Nah. Eventually, I was just like, hey, me and my friends are doing this after prom. We're going back to this beach house. and like staying there for the night. If you want to come, you're more than welcome to come. Like, go with me. And she was like, sure. I was like, okay, perfect. Just meet me X place after prom and we'll go. We like if we ended up splitting, like whatever. I didn't even get the kill for that because they walked off. We eventually like we more or less talked the whole entire time. At one point, so kind of mean of me to do this, but it's because I obviously liked her. I had eventually, like, we were talking. We were having a good time. Eventually, she was like, hey, this place we're going to, is Tiffany going? Honestly, for her own agenda, probably, she asked. And I literally was just like, my gears were turning in my head, and I was like, right, I never told Tiffany about this, but I brought Tiffany here. How do I tell Tiffany, hey, by the way, I'm taking someone else, and you can go home? Like, so eventually, I was like, oh, yeah, I never told her. So she's not going, more or less, is what I kind of told Millie. Which is ended up what happening. But I found Tiffany. It wasn't. Was Tiffany actually interested in you? No, she just wanted a date, which is what I'm going to. I eventually found Tiffany, and I was just like, oh, hey, like, hope you're enjoying like the prom, like, whatever. And then she's like, yeah, dance with me real quick, and I was like, sure, cool, whatever. So I'm like dancing with her, which I could also get to, which has more lore to it behind it afterwards. I can get to. So I'm like dancing with her. We're dancing, whatever, la 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 la. And event. I'm getting chased. We're dancing, and at one point she was just like, hey, me and my friends are doing this, blah, 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 after prom. Do you want to come with me? And I was like, oh, I'm actually doing this afterwards. So I can't go with you. And I was like, oh, that sucks. And then she was like, oh, did you pay for this? Because I did, and I was like, oh yeah, I did, so I don't want to kind of like waste my money. And she was like, yeah, same. Damn, that sucks. W normal title, right? So I eventually kind of got out of it because she was just like, oh, I'm doing my own thing, you're doing your own thing, like we'll just go our own ways, like maybe like hang out another time afterwards. Which I don't think we ended up doing. I don't remember because this was senior year and whatever. So we went our own ways, and I'm pretty sure. So whatever, like we go our own separate ways. We like finish the dance. She goes hang out with her friends again. And we leave. But I'm pretty sure when I was leaving, so like we like whatever, like I drove her there, so she had to find a different ride, but she ended up going with her friend, and her friend and her, like Tiffany, I think saw me and Millie leaving together, because I was leaving with Millie and another couple, so it was like me, Millie in the front seat, and then my two friends in the back seat, because I was driving. I had drove I think it was like my mom's like uncle's like BMW or something like that. I forget what the type of car was exactly. It was like a nicer car. It was something that like you would like drive to be like, yeah, this is my car type of thing. Okay, I'm not getting away from these guys. Oh. Dude. I think they eventually saw us leaving because I heard drama about me after prom being like I went with one girl and left with another, and I like just explained it to people that like knew me, and I don't see the thing is about me and like conversation you driving. I just read that. The thing is about me and drama. If like people say that type of stuff to me or like try to like start drama about that type of stuff, I just tell them the truth. And if people want to spread drama about me, I'm just like, okay, cool, I guess. Like I don't really care. Is that guy just ignore that other person? Just hit me. Oh, okay. Like I don't care that much. Like if you want to like talk about me or whatever, or be like mean or whatever, I don't really care. Like be rude. It's whatever. But they probably saw us leaving. I never spoke to Tiffany about it afterwards, but I bet she wasn't the happiest. Anyways, we eventually go back to the place and like we're hanging out, drinking Kool-Aid. Guys, Kool-Aid. Your team killed me. I'm sorry. And like we're catching up, whatever, blah 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 blah. And we eventually like what's the word? She eventually like brings up to me that she saw me dancing with Tiffany after I walked away from her to go talk to her, and she got like basically jealous. And I had to explain to Millie that like there was no other good way for me to like say, hey, I'm not leaving with you without like dancing with her, because she asked me and I didn't want to be like, no, also I'm not going like back to wherever you're going with you. You should have finished the house. I was trying, they killed me. And so I explained the story to her. She was like, whatever. And I was like, I like jokingly teased with her. And I was like, oh, did you get jealous? Like, whatever. Like, and she was just like, yeah, I was, honestly. And I was like, oh, my bad. She definitely liked you. Oh, yeah. So eventually it gets to that. So eventually, we're like talking, whatever. As the night goes on, we get like more flirty. We eventually, you know, kiss, like whatever. And I think it's either the same night or like the night or the morning after, we were talking again, and it got to the point where we were like, I really liked you in sophomore year, but neither one ever made a move, so we were both too afraid to say something, because she was one like more of like a anxious person. Like even like so that night, like I had a feeling, like I could tell that she kind of like liked me. Like you can eventually kind of like feel out like things like that eventually, where like the way she was acting. Also, we were drinking a lot of Kool-Aid, so we were like not obviously being our normal selves. Like we were a lot more confident in ways, I guess you could say. Yep, Kool-Aid. Yeah, Kool-Aid. And Kool-Aid. Guys, I was like 18. What else could I have been drinking? Hey, why are you on top of the house? What is this guy gonna RKO us from the top, like the top of the roof? We were talking about it, and like she was just like, oh, I was just always too afraid to say anything because I didn't want to ruin the friendship. And I was just like, more or less, yeah, same, more or less. And we had kind of like basically had this like weird relationships thing for like the summer, basically, more or less. Because prom is obviously at the end of your senior year, so we basically like dated in quotation marks at the end of my senior year, going into the our summer of the senior year. But the problem is that she was going to school. I killed you, King. She was going to school like on the West Coast, and I was staying in Mass. So we were going to like completely different sides of the country. So we had a conversation like halfway through the summer, just being kind of like, I don't think we should like continue dating because it's too new to like do long distance. and like go through that, like, because we both kind of figured that it would be a little too hard to like continue a relationship after like only been like quote unquote together. We were like in a weird like friendship like area zone thing. Like it was just like a just talking phase, I guess you could say. Where'd you go to school? I will not tell you. Because it wasn't like a big school. But the situationship, sure. More or less. So we eventually just kind of like summer ended. We just both went our own ways. We had like talked for a little bit during like the like first couple years of like college, just like kind of like being like, hey, like whatever. And it was one of those like conversations that we had, like we were just like, if like we ever like if the time ever works again, like we can always try again in the future. But for right now, it's just not gonna work. Like if like when we get back from college, if like we're both single, like maybe, right? Imagine I was just like, and now it's my wife. No, I'm just kidding. But no, there's no happy ending to this story. Well, I mean, I don't even know what she is or doing anymore. You talk to a girl, yeah. Yo, just joined. Are you not Techno Sensei? Sorry if it's off topic. No, I am. I used to be Techno Sensei. I did indeed do that for a little bit of my life. And we talked for a little bit afterwards, whatever. Like until like my sophomore year. Eventually, I've been in relationships. It's come and gone. Like whatever. I think she's in a relationship right now. I don't know. Because I don't really talk to her. I don't have her on Instagram. At least I don't think anymore. Or she doesn't post. But I think people have told me that she is. So, I'm happy for her. Like, this, like, there's a lot of my ex relationships. I have nothing against them. A lot of them are in relationships now. And, like, I'm happy for them. There's only one person that I dated that I hope never gets into another relationship. But that's for other reasons that you guys can probably guess. But yeah. It's one of those situations where I'm just like I'm just happy for them because they were a nice person. So, oh, her. Oh, I've explained that ex-girlfriend before, and that guy took my kill. That wasn't nice. But I remember you talking about her. Yeah, fun relationship. Oh, I walked off. But yeah, I mean, sad situation, but like at the end of the day, everything happens for a reason. If I say this all the time, like if you break up with someone and it ends mutually just because of like things like that, where like distance or like they're going away or like they're not ready for a relationship and they're like, oh, maybe in the future. Like that type of stuff, like I believe that if it was right or if it's meant to be, it'll come back when it's right. You know what I mean? But if it never comes back, then it wasn't right. And you can't dwell on it. Like if like the relationship that you're in stays forever, that just means it's right. And that's just how it goes. That's just life. And if you end up breaking up with your person, then it wasn't right. And then you just need to remember that. Especially if they break up with you, that means it just isn't worth it because they're not giving you the respect and the dedication that you need. But why? Don't say cheese. Cheese! Cheese, cheese, cheese! Yeah, but sad story. Not, I guess, technically not really a rejection story, but technically, I mean, I guess, kind of, because I technically I never asked her out, but we technically never got together, so I guess I don't know, whatever. Kind of a rejection story. I don't upset. Oh! Why is the whole entire armada on? The Avengers are back! The Avengers! Ah! Huh, what's another good story that I have? I can tell you about the story that there's two stories I'll tell you about my old best friend had tried to protect me with two people. Two people and both ended well, okay, one I feel bad for in ways. I don't know why I did it. Not like in a bad way. I didn't do anything bad, but I just didn't give her a chance for whatever reason. Not in a bad way. I just never did. And the other one was horrible. 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 What do you guys want to hear about first? The one I feel bad for, or the one I don't feel bad for? Horror. When tries to get you something, I feel like it never ends well. Yeah. It either. That doesn't help my thought process. We'll go for the horror story first. Give me chat. I need a girl's name. We need another girl name. Chat, throw out some girls' names. We need girl names. Sammy, Samantha, Anne, SpongeBob. Oh, I had it. Levy. Okay, cool. Lily. I like Lily. Let's do. No, Lily's too nice of a name. I mean, they were a nice person, I guess. We'll do Lily. Actually, let's do Caitlin. Deborah. So, I was good friends. This was my best friend for like my whole entire childhood. I didn't hit it. Oh well. So me and my best friend. I'll just say his real name. So my best friend's name was Jimmy, right? So me and my best friend, like, had been a little bit distant at this point because the girlfriend he was dating at the time did not like his girlfriend. Bad girlfriend. L girlfriend. Remember that. So at the moment, L girlfriend, right? So me and my friend hadn't been talking as much because she was like absorbing all of his time. Which spelling of Caitlin? Did two people say Caitlin? The person that wrote Caitlin. So Mr. Beast? No, I was not friends with Mr. Beast. If I was friends with Mr. Beast, one awkward situation right now, but I would have obviously been in his videos by now if I was childhood best friends with Mr. Beast. But me and my friend Jimmy hadn't been really that like close for a little bit at the time. Solidarity Gaming, yeah, me and Jimmy Solidarity. And he had been dating someone that no one really liked. All of her friend group didn't really like them because she was taking up all of his time, and he'd complain about her all the time in like bad ways. Like not just like a normal complaining thing. It was like she was not treating him well. Very, very bad. One day, I saw him and leave me alone! I saw him and I was like, yo, oh my god, the Avengers are back! Avengers assemble! Defeat them! Go, team, go! Where'd my team go? One day I saw him. I'm actually seeing him today. Fun fact. He like messaged me for my birthday, so we're actually gonna meet up again. Funny enough, actually. Eventually, so we talked, whatever. He was like, yo, I wanted to go to a amusement park nearby. And I wanted to know if you wanted to go with me. And I was like, yeah, sure, of course. Like, that sounds like fun. Like, W, right? He's like, awesome, cool, we can, like, whatever. Like, do you want to go this Saturday? I was like, awesome, sure, let's go. Right? So, we, like, whatever, like, I'm, like, getting ready to go, whatever. I'm picking him up because I had the car, like, whatever. I like driving. So, like, I was like, yeah, I'll drive. I like driving. Here for a reason, but you don't know why. I pick him up, And as we're driving to the amusement park, he's like, oh yeah, by the way, my girlfriend's coming. Don't tell me he invites the girlfriend. Oh, does he? He invited his girlfriend, and I was like, bro, like I don't want to be on a I don't want a third wheel your date. He's like, no, don't worry, I got you. I brought you a date, and I was like, what? He's like, yeah. This girl thinks that you're really good looking, so we brought her, so you had someone to go like the rides with. And I was like, oh, cool. Like that's like fine, I guess. Hello? What was that? So he invites a girl to go with us. What did we give her name? What's the girl's name that we gave her? Caitlin? Yeah. So the girl's name was Caitlin, and she was nice, like whatever, like she was pretty. But it was one of those situations where like I didn't know her, and like being forced into something, I was like, where are they going? Start chasing me. Start chasing me. Come on, chase me. Hello? Hello? What are you doing? Yeah, so what is this guy doing? They brought this girl. Oh, he knows I'm here. That's why. And whatever. She's nice. Whatever. We talk. Whatever. Blah 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 blah. The whole entire day goes through. Nothing really awkward happens, right? Eventually, my friend and his girlfriend at the time wanted to go on the Ferris wheel. Because, you know, oh, girlfriend thing. Like, oh, let's go on the Ferris wheel and kiss or whatever. Or make out. Like, oh, yay. Right? And, I was like, okay. We'll go on it together. So we go on it together. And, we get off before them. And we were like looking for them because they weren't there. And we're like, oh, where'd they go? Oh, well, it broke. And it comes to like we come to find out that they were still on the ride. Oh my god. So it just turns out that they were still on the ride at the end of it. And so we were waiting on the outside of it, like we were waiting for them to come off of it. And while we were waiting, there was these like kids, I think on the Ferris wheel at the time, and they were like screaming down at us. And they were like, they saw us and they were like, "Are you guys dating?" And we were like, I was like, "No." And then they like literally another one just like screams down at us, and they were like, "You guys should kiss." And this is maybe the cringiest thing I've ever felt in my life. I hated this experience. I hated it with a burning passion. I will never forgive him. Maybe I'll mention it to him when I see him today. I hated this experience. They're like, "Oh, you guys should kiss." And I kid you not. She looks at me and she shrugs. She's like, I mean, like, it was like that shrug. She was like, I mean, like, she didn't say it out loud, but that was like kind of the shrug she gave me. She was like, I mean, and I was like, I literally looked back up and I go, No, thank you. Like she was ready to like kiss me, and I was just like, no. Why did you say that? Because I didn't want to kiss her. Hello? Is that Riz chat? Valid. It's Riz. Okay. That like 50, like the 10-year-old Riz, and then they got off of the ride, and like the girls that they were with, like there was like two like little boys and then like two little girls. The little girls were like, "We're so sorry for them. They're so annoying. I know." Like ha ha ha. Like when it's like probably their like middle school boyfriends or whatever. Shane had so much aura, the girls just want him. Oh, trust me. You'll hear this other story and you'll think the exact same thing, but trust me, the next one's kind of funny. But I felt bad, but it's kind of funny. So that all happened, and on the ride back, because I was driving my friend, and she was driving the Caitlin, and on the way back, my friend was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna drive with them." I was like, "Bro, no." She was like, "I'm gonna drive with my girlfriend." And I think he was trying to insinuate that I bring her home. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll drive home alone. Bye. And I left. Because I was not giving her another chance to kiss me. So I left. You're 6'2", that's all I explained to. He's 6'2", yeah, I am 6'2". Give me that kill. Oh. What the? Oh! But, so, I don't get to yell at my friend yet. So I don't get to yell at him yet. I blew him up. No, wait, I didn't. That was another guy. There was a guy cleaning. I didn't, driver. But so the next day or like 2 days later when I see him in school, I was like, bro, why didn't you tell me that you were going to invite her? And why you were going to give me a like set up date without telling me? Like if I knew, maybe I could have like talked to them beforehand, whatever, blah, blah, blah. He was like, bro, I just wanted to do something nice for you. Hello? That wasn't nice. That was a setup. I felt like I was being interrogated by the police. Oh, wait, there might be a game in 2 minutes. Let's see if there's a game. Nah, yeah, for real. The next one is funny. This story, so there was this girl. Chat, give me a name. We need a name, chat. Someone give me a name, chat. Rejection stories. Well, right now, it's like my rejection stories that I rejected people. A duos now game. How could anyone reject Shane Fire Breathman? Well, a lot of people did. That's insane. No, people did reject me. It's happened multiple times. Yeah, we need a name. Vixella? We're not doing Vixella. That's crazy. Who rejected you? Multiple people. We can do another rejection story later. I need a teammate for this. What is the scenarios for this? Ant, get on and play with me. You have no choice. Get on. Oh, Cage. Okay, I'm calling you. This is a group chat. Ant. Okay. Cindy, Caroline. Oh, it's full.
Oh.
The game's full. You gotta hurry up. Maybe someone will leave. Someone left.
The game is like, starting, bro.
Are you not even on? You're not even online.
No, I have to get. I didn't have Minecraft open.
Okay, we'll get a third and play the next one.
Okay.
What was I gonna say? Oh, you get to hear the story. It is an interesting story. We'll do Cindy. So there's this girl named Cindy, and she had the hugest crush on me, apparently. But I was see this is at the point where like I was like still very single, hadn't had like a real relationship yet. So for whatever reason, I like was just oblivious and dumb and like did not like care, even though I knew that she liked me. When I like think about it back, and I'm just like, why didn't I just like do it just to like do it? Like,
Mm.
because I had never been in a relationship, so I didn't know what I liked or didn't like. So one day, because my friend Jimmy, like for whatever reason, was trying to get me to date her so often, and I think that's why. Because she was pretty, she was nice, like whatever. Like there was nothing like quote unquote wrong. She just, I think because it was being trying to be thrown onto me, I didn't like it. Wait, what was that recipe? I need fragments. I think because it was trying to be thrown onto me, I didn't like it. Anyways, one day, Jimmy was just like, yo, like, why don't you date her? She really likes you, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, nah, like, I just don't wanna. And she's like, and he was like, do you find her pretty? Like, what do you like? Like, do you like her? And I was like, she's pretty. Like, yeah, like. And then he was like, what do you like about her? Like, what, like, name something about her that like, physically you like. And I was like, and then I was like, okay, I like her hair when it's curly. Like, I like her curly hair. It's really pretty. I kid you not. The next day, she walks up to me with curly hair and was like, "Hey, Shane," and I was like, "Oh, hey," and whatever. We had a conversation. I was like, "Okay, I'll talk to you later." Like, bye, whatever. I walk up to Jimmy and I was like, "Dude," and he's like, "What?" And I was like, "Why did you tell her I like her with curly hair?" And he laughs at me. I was like, "Bro, like, stop trying to play love matchmaker, dude. Like, it's not gonna work." And like it happened throughout my whole entire year of like high school, not college. It happened like throughout my whole entire time in high school. Like he just randomly bring it up, and I think she's like happily. I think she might be married now. Like so, like she obviously is way happier than she was gonna be with me probably. Jimmy thinks he's Cupid. Exactly. But this is the crazy part. There was one day after in college, afterwards, like when like I like had like I'm in like another relationship or had been in another relationship. I think I might have been single at the time, and we were like talking about high school, and we for whatever reason brought up her, and he was like, "Bro, the things she would say to me about you were criminal," and he was just like, and like I only obsessed about it or like try to get you to date her so much because she would basically beg me to ask you, and I asked him what she said about me. And apparently, every single time I would walk past her in the hallway when he was around, she would like sigh and be like, "Oh, daddy." Like, what? I was like, this is criminal. um but my poor friend had to listen to that like every day of his life whenever we would walk by, which I felt bad for, but um he signed himself up for it at the end of the day, so I don't feel that bad. I think I've heard the story before. Yeah, there's nothing else to it. That's the end of the story. She just would call me daddy all the time. Did you enjoy that story, Ant? Oh, he's not here.
Oh, I was muted. No, sorry. I was
No, you're
muted.
good.
I did enjoy that story.
Yeah.
One of my friends, whenever Bill and I first started talking, was trying to play matchmaker too.
For you two?
Yes.
Oh, see, at least that worked.
Well, yeah, but like, I think his logic was behind it was that we were the only two gay people that he knew. So by like, so by extension, it should just work out.
That's crazy lore. It's like that's like one of those conversations. Like I know my friend, if like we had ended up getting together, my friend would have been like, "Dude, I'm just I'm just a matchmaker." Like, no.
Oh yes, no, yes, he would have been, because my friend was like that. He like still holds that over me. It would have been insufferable, bro. It would have been awful. It worked out for the better for you.
Yeah.
So
And like the thing is, like she was nice. Like I had nothing against her.
well,
What?
I mean, yeah, but also like, calling you daddy as you're walking by is a little insane.
Yeah, but I would
bro.
never,
Like, don't
I
know.
would never
That's-
hear it. Like I never knew that.
Yeah, but like, you could not like ever get that information out of me. Oh my god, that is fucking like insane.
She just would say it too, which was crazy. Like,
yeah, that's crazy, bro. Like, I don't know.
like I don't know if like my friend was just saying that just to say that. Like, I mean, and these are like this is not a lie. Like I am literally seeing him later today. Like, he has told me this story before. So if he was lying for whatever reason, that's crazy. But
I mean, what is he getting out of lying at this point?
yeah,
now?
exactly. Besides just making me look like an idiot.
True. I guess.
But she was really nice. Like she was pretty and whatever. Like I think it's just literally like I talked to him like a year ago. Like we're gonna talk again today. Like I'm literally going to hang out with him after I stream. And the last time we talked, I was just like, because at the time I think I was single, and I was like, why did I not date her? And he was just like, probably because I was trying to shove it down your throat. And I was like, yeah, probably, honestly.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. But more stories. But I mean, I have plenty of times I've been sadly rejected. Have you ever been rejected, Ant? Or did you never put yourself out there like
No.
that? No? You
The only time I put myself up there was with Red, and it worked out. So
Yeah.
I don't have my rejection stories. I'm sure that'd be different if I hadn't met Red. I'm sure, but
The craziest quote unquote rejection story I had was like a couple of years ago. I was in high school. That would have been I was in high school and at a frat party. Dangerous. Anyways, I was at a college frat party, and there was this girl I really was like getting liking. Like she was nice or whatever. Like we had only talked for 20 minutes, but she seemed nice. Obviously both heavily intoxicated. And at one point we just started like making out. And I was like, okay, like whatever. It's like to the point where like I don't know if we knew even each other's names, but like we were having a good conversation and stuff that it was just like good. We're making out, whatever, blah 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 blah. And I was like, oh, like what's your like number? Like can I get your number? Whatever, blah blah blah. Drinking Kool-Aid. Well, no, I wasn't drinking Kool-Aid at this point because I was over 21. It's no longer. It was spiked Kool-Aid, guys. It was spiked Kool-Aid. And I asked her for her number. Craziest response I ever got. Ever. Literally, directly after making out, I asked her for her number, and she goes, oh, sorry, I have a boyfriend. What? Hello? I was like, I literally looked at her and I go, do you know what we were just doing? And she goes, yeah, I know. I was like, is he here? Am I about to get my ass kicked? And she's like, no, he goes to a different college. I was like, oh, so you're just a cheater. Got it. Nice. She's like, you can have my Snapchat though. And I was like, no.
oh, okay.
And I was like, no, I'm okay. I don't want to ruin your relationship. She's like, you won't. I'll just put your name underneath a girl name. Like, you are horrible. I wish I knew your boyfriend. So literally the rest of the night, I literally was walking around asking people if anyone knew her boyfriend because she just cheated on her boyfriend with me. And no one really knew her, so that was like the worst. Like that was, I guess, the best rejection I've ever gotten, but the worst, I guess, because it was like just so weird. Like, what? How do I even respond to that? Like, I literally just remember being so like confused and just being like, what? Any legendaries left? Wow. Late night in the city. Yeah, you know, that's why you don't go to frat parties. Average gap amount? Yeah, I
I sent
know.
this to Stu and you don't know what, so I'm gonna send it to you instead.
What is that?
You know, just to impress us.
Oh. That's crazy. That's crazy.
No, that's
That's
fucking
crazy.
elite. That would get a 5 stars out of me.
I mean, I guess.
No, that is. What do you mean? That is like that is elite. That is fire. They understood the assignment.
I guess they did. Oh yeah, I mean, I just looked. I also just looked at the thing. And
Did you see the theme?
yeah, I just saw the theme. How you doing today, Shane? It's fun talking about old horror stories, you know. But is answering you a DTI? What's a DTI?
Just to impress.
Oh, yeah, it was a just to impress meme. I would say we could ask Stu if he wanted to play with us, but he's definitely
He was awake when I got up this morning, but I think he's asleep now.
Oh, 100%.
Fortunately. He's a freak. I don't know why he does this. Like every he'll fix his sleep schedule and then like within like a week or two it's back to this. Ooh, wait.
Yes, teammate. Oh, thank you for the iron. But what's another good story I have? See, the thing is with most of my stories, it's just like a lot of them are just like I'd meet a girl at a bar or I'd meet a girl at a like a concert or like whatever, and they'd just be like, "Oh, I have a boyfriend," and I'd be like, "Oh, okay, that's fine." But the thing is, the amount of times I've been told I have a boyfriend after having like a full conversation with them and them being like super touchy is incredibly high. And I'm just like, if you have a boyfriend, I feel bad for them because you are insanely touchy to have a. Okay, this guy has a magma club and a. Oh look, these guys are friends. They have matching skins. How cute. I can't find it. Is it a custom game? This is a custom game. Who is that? I have them. Hi, buddy. Who is that? What's another? See, the thing is, it's like stories I want to tell you guys that won't ruin my life. Ow. Ow. Apologize to me. That guy's hurting my feelings. I need to think of what's a good story? A good story that I'm allowed to tell you guys. Ow. Oh, this guy's full diamond.
So like you're just about to die, huh?
Yeah, I'm dead.
The next house one's in 14. That's true.
This guy's using ice to get to me. Should I just win then you win? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the next
I don't
one's
know how else is on that we can invite.
they're the trios in like whatever amount of time.
The only people I have online right now are Enabler and Flodos. They're both in solos.
Is anyone in that?
In the UHC Discord?
Yeah, that's what I was about looking.
Look at that.
Where do I have that Discord? Is it in events? I do.
I need to
Why?
organize my Discords, honestly.
Most of them are probably asleep. That would play.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on emo girls? They're fine. They're humans. That Pavic guy is 14-year-old, by the way. He needs to go to school. Oh, it's Sunday. What about crazy cat ladies? Can we play to 10? What's another story that I haven't told you guys about? Do you like horse girls? I've actually, so like when I would like use Tinder and stuff like that, I'd find it very interesting the girls that would have like them riding horses and stuff. I'd be like, that seems like such an interesting like thing to do. But I've heard interesting stories, or people have interesting stories about horse girls, which I'll never understand because aren't they just normal people? But
Horse girls?
yeah, are they not?
Like, yeah, but also like, no.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm trying to be nice.
When will you know when will you know if you got into Rising 3? Soon, probably. My best,
I would assume very soon.
yeah,
But
like soon. Like you'd probably find out in the next couple of days if you were in or out. The amount of people that have been recently asking me if like I know if anyone's gotten in or not yet is so high. It's so funny.
I mean, even if we did, why would we answer that?
Yeah.
I always think it's funny when people ask, if like, if I'm in or if the teams are anything in Discord. It's like, I mean, like I can answer that, but like I'm not going to. Like, you know, like I don't know what the point in asking is because like I can't say if I'm in or not if I am, and it's a little silly.
Usually, like what's always really funny to me is when people will ask like if I know the teams the day of, and I'm like, nope. Like one time I just was literally like, guys, come on. Like let's all use our brains.
Like that would be crazy if we didn't know until like as they're getting announced that like what the teams are. Like that would be insane.
That would be a rare Scott Major L if we didn't know.
Yeah. Okay, Flo, let's say you'll play with us.
Okay. Where's my teammate? Where is he? He's dead. That's where he is. But from where? Like. Oh, there he is. Do you think you'll ever get to score 4K more points? The only time I really probably would have had that opportunity is in Ender Cup, probably. So probably not. That was probably the one opportunity, but
Game lineups, skill comp, and everything like that, probably not.
I would have to like have the generational like performance of my life in a normal event to be able to do that.
You'd need that, and you would also like you do just have to get lucky. You need like the god tier game lineup to even be able to get that many points. Like it worked really well in Undercup because like
3
the
PvP
majority of those
games.
points were very high scoring. Parkour Warrior was turning like individual super fast. Like it just very much worked out that way.
Yeah, but that game was a nothing burger.
Like it just like I don't know. I think I don't think it's gonna happen unless there's some kind of ridiculous game roster, which would probably be in some kind of special event.
Yeah, it would have
What's
to be
funny is I was on 4K pace ish
for Rising or not Rising Rivals.
for Rivals. I mean, obviously, it would have had to be like very dependent what the last 2 games were though, for being able to get like to hit 4K. I would need like a PvP game, and I don't even know what else. Probably there would have been maybe I don't know what the roster was. Maybe another team game or something like, at the time, maybe. Unlucky.
Yeah.
Well, not unlucky. I mean, I did good, but you know, unlucky that it was.
So
Like,
they're all
only
at
6
team games. There's no chance, right? Yeah. No shot. If there's too many team games, unless like you get a ridiculous amount of points,
you need like
you
500 minimum.
Yeah.
I feel like, and that's like not guaranteed in a lot of team games. I feel like I don't know.
Like, let me look at Reefy stats for the most recent rival or Undercup. For Undercup in Ace or Grid Runners, individually, my team got first and we only got 378 points. Like, that is not enough. Ignoring teaming issues, who do you want to team with the most? Probably Ant or JoJo.
Yeah.
But like,
That's not gonna happen. But yeah, unlucky. Dude, that'd be so fucking hype.
I've literally been told by a scout that I would never be allowed to team with people like that.
Yeah, I mean, I got my team with JoJo, and even though I flop it on mine, I got the with JoJo, so I'm happy.
Well, the problem is that like a lot of the S tiers that get like those types of teams were like at a time like able to be balanced like that because they had like gotten like a 15th place or something like that. Where like my lowest placement is 6, so like just being like, yeah, let's team in with Ant, the average of like 4 now. That'd totally be fair.
As a criminal, I got that the M6030 team with purple. I cannot believe I got that team.
Yeah, because also at the time, like
that.
you and purple were like top 3 both, so it's just like
Yeah.
the way they thought that like that'd be fair, crazy.
I think it could have been more fair if we hadn't gotten like Velvet and Gumi as our other 2 players, but like I don't think that either of them are really bottom frags. So like it just worked out that it was sort of a super team. I was looking at the team. Damn.
Yeah, but that team wasn't too OP because that team still lost.
True.
Who'd you guys lose to?
I don't remember. Must have been our super team, probably.
Yeah, it must have been a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, I still like that. Dude, I've only gotten like 500 coins in Sands time once. Holy shit. That's like actually like give 20 team games and it's just so hard to get like individual.
Yeah, and that like that recent the recent what's it called, grade runners that my team had like was like generational, like well, like it was probably like top like 3 best. Why did my inventory just get changed? Alexa, I'm not talking to you. Whatever you think I'm saying to you, I'm just not. Who is it calling? We're back. He was calling my sister, and I don't know if she was home or not, but. His
We're
teammate
getting
was
a
mad.
3,
Yeah.
Shane, Ryan.
Oh. There goes my rank. They're not gonna be happy with me.
Hmm. Oh, you just
I
banned
just
your teammate.
banned my teammate. Yeah.
You maybe could have finished that out. I don't know.
You told me to leave.
Join the party.
Invite me again.
There we go.
Hmm. See, like, most rejection stories are kind of boring. Like, it'd just be like, oh, I walked up to a girl at a bar and I asked them for their number and they said no. There was one person that I rejected that was interesting. There's a couple people, like, I had, like, been asked out a couple times by people that I had never really talked to before. And it was just one of those things where it's like, oh, you're nice. Are you nicked? No. Where's Flo?
No.
Is Flo nicked? Is Flo not have YouTube rank?
He's not in here. He does. He has a nickname already. He's in a
Okay.
DM. He's trying to finish it up.
Bones, thank you so much for the 100 bits.
We'll see. It's instant PvP, by the way. It's instant PvP, lifesteal, and roulette. Like the legendary roulette one. So like, honestly, you might just want to go like the fucking warrior kid.
I always do, yeah. Thank you so much for the 100
I
bits,
haven't
dude.
played instant
How you
PvP. I
doing?
don't think Flo is. Oh, let's move to the. Let's move to OCWs. I forgot.
Okay. Alright. I am here.
We're in.
There was one time, dude, some girl. So, I didn't really talk to her very much. I'm doing well. Hope you're guys doing well too. I am. I'm doing well. There was one girl that asked me out, but like I barely talked to, and I was like, oh no, like whatever. And she basically, for like a month on end, was like telling people that like I like told her no and like basically spit in her face, more or less is what she was telling people. Like I was really mean to her when I said no, and like everyone went, like there was like one girl I went to go ask out afterwards, and they were like, they kind of like gave me like a weird like response, like no, you're a dick, and I was like, what makes you think that? Like that's so random of you to say. And she like was like, oh, whatever, random name. Chat, give me a random name. Ant Frost.
Okay, you go then.
Ant Frost. Yeah. So they were like, yeah, Ant Frost said that you like were really mean to her. Oh, I lagged out.
You better hurry back because it's like full right now. I don't know if I'll let you in or not.
Hello
God,
there.
Shane, you might have griefed.
Oh, my fault.
What did we grief?
He got lagged out. He's on the server right now.
Oh.
Keep trying to join. Keep trying to join. Keep trying to join. People are like
No,
moving and
just
joining.
try party teleporting him.
I'm trying.
VIP in the hub, join up. Yo, we are not going to be able to duo queue this shit, bro. Oh.
Bro, no way. Oh my.
That's crazy. Dude, my game crashed. What was I supposed to do?
Bro. And like 5 people just left. Wait, try.
No,
Wait, we got
it's
a random guy.
Game's already started.
Wisp is cool.
It's like I'm so down just to like start running around. Like,
Yeah,
tell
here,
people
come
that
with
we
me,
die.
come with me.
That's
come with me.
crazy
Okay, I
hating.
see. That's
I'm
so
Nick.
obnoxious, bro.
That is annoying. How did you, like, was it like your internet or was it just like...
No.
No, he just got kicked from the server.
Let's got kicked from the server.
Nice. Nice.
Mm.
What a cool.
We love hot play. We love hot play.
Yeah, but I
Oh
think
my God, there's some actually
Flo's
explaining
live,
about
so I'm not
that
gonna
one.
say
This
it.
guy,
So.
this guy put his zero down. I'm gonna get. If he gets something good, I'm fucking yoinking it.
An asshole.
Yeah, so they were like, yeah, Aunt Frost told me that you were really
I got
rude
dog
to
shit.
her.
You got one of those. Wait,
Oh wait,
use
that's
your.
my skin.
Dude, he's a
That's my
warrior
skin.
on it.
No, fuck no.
Yeah, they were like,
We need
yeah,
weapon.
they
We
were
need
really
something to
rude
put
to
on
you,
this.
like rude to them.
I'll
You like
trade
said this
you.
and that about them, and I was like, I just didn't.
Oh my god, we can't drop legendary weapons in roulette.
We can't.
Like, that
It's
just
a
didn't
roulette boost.
happen.
We need to
Who
like, get him
told
in a
you
boat
that?
and hide him underground.
And they were
give
like,
him an iron
well,
sword.
she did. Like Aunt
Or
Frost
diamond
told
sword.
us.
Fuck it, but no, our teammate is using it. Wait,
And
what?
I was like, what do you mean? So I
Nowhere.
was like, that just didn't happen.
Oh
Eventually,
my.
like, I think I went on a date with that girl. I was like, hey, like, that didn't
Wait, no,
happen.
this is good.
Like,
This is
if you
good.
still don't
I
want
can't
to,
pick
like,
it
I
up.
totally understand if you're afraid or whatever.
He has to pick it up.
But like, I really didn't do that.
But he's gonna
hate
no, but he's
that.
gonna lose it. Why would he use it? What?
Oh, wait,
Dude,
this
I
guy is a
no,
fucking
bro,
idiot.
just leave. It's
Fuck.
gone. No, but like we could have made a diamond sword then. That would have been permanent. That was
Fuck.
gonna be
Okay, we
gone.
gotta go kill people. We gotta go get iron quickly.
Then
That's
after I found out about that, I was like,
this is why.
yeah, I'm gonna
Like,
definitely for a second. After I found out about that, I was like, bro. So I went up to the girl again and was like, bro, why are you telling people I was really rude to you? And she more or less said that she was being rude about it because she was upset that I told her no. Like, I was like, you can't get mad at me just for like rejecting you. Like, you can't like just start spreading false rumors about me. Just because she's upset. And she just kind of kept on doing it. But the funny thing is that I recorded that conversation. Oh my god, illegal, whatever. Who cares? You can't record me. She can get mad, just not hate. Yeah, sure. She can't make up lies about me just because she's mad. So every single time someone would mention it to me, I would literally play the recording of her being like, I didn't made it up because I'm mad. And I was like, cool. And it kind of like solved the problems. Actually, I think that's how I got the other girl to go on a date with me. I played that recording for her and I was like, yeah, see, it was all a lie. And eventually, the girl came back to me. Aunt Frost came back. That girl came back and was like, you recorded me and like are playing it to people that I lied? I was like, well, yeah, you're lying. So I didn't think it would be that big of a deal. And yeah, that was pretty much it. I'm still young. Hold on 1 second. I need to call my mother. I just need to check on something. I will be 2 seconds, chat. Entertain yourselves. Or come up with a question to ask me about my past relationships. Maybe I'll be able to tell you guys a fun story. All right, I'm back. I was just texting my mom or calling my mom about something. She was yapping. She was giving me the big yap. I was talking to her about something. I'm just texting my friend just to see what we're doing.
There's a kid with a rat one. I'm killing someone.
Are you guys clutching it up?
Kind of.
We're trying.
Oh, I just fucking poisoned myself like a dumbass.
I got hit into lava, unfortunately. I'm okay.
I'm fucking this guy up. He has rat form. I'm fucking him.
All right, chat. I think I am going to end it here because a game didn't obviously work and I'm leaving in like an hour. So I'm going to go get ready. Totally off topic. Do you think there'll be another MCC All-Stars? Oh, yeah, probably. They'll probably do another one. But seeming that like people enjoyed it a lot today, I'll probably do some more stories tomorrow about different topics if I can think of some tonight. So we'll do more stories tomorrow morning. But I will talk to you guys in the morning. Let's raid. Let's just raid Flo. He's live, so. All right, everyone go say hi to Flo. I will be back again tomorrow. Travel stories, perhaps. I'll think of some travel stories, maybe. Thanks for the stream. All good. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.